What is going on, guys? Bengal King here, coming back at you with another video, and today we are back on NCAA 14 Ozark State Outlaws Dynasty, and I have done a little bit more of this thing that you call recruiting. I don't know why I explained it in that way, but I've recently found Maurice Johnson, a 3-star player, athlete, out of Baldwin, Mississippi, and he is a gem. +8 overall to a 75. Has great play rec, which is probably something that's bringing up his overall quite significantly. I don't know where awareness is on here. If it's on the screen, I am blind and missing it. But he has decent enough elusiveness, throw power, throw accuracy, spin move. Break tackle isn't terrible. His catching overall is not terrible. And he has decent zone and man. His acceleration's good. Basically, this is a cornerback, potentially a safety. I don't love him at that position, or a RB, QB type of thing. I think he's probably a quarterback or a safety. I don't really think he's a running back. He has decent speed, but nothing crazy. He has a decent arm, but nothing crazy. Mickey Ware, you guys will remember, another +8 gem. High power, finesse, and block shed. Really, really good player. Pursuit as well is quite good. He's another player out of, you guessed it, Baldwin, Mississippi. How is that? Is that just a town that produces gems? What's the population? The population of Baldwin, Mississippi is 3,300. Yeah, not 33,000. 3,304, and that was updated in 2017. That is so small. That is so small. That is unbelievable. And they produced 2 high school gems. Today we have a pretty monster task at hand. Another SEC matchup, this time against the ranked Texas A&M Aggies. They slid into the top 25 at number 25. They are a better overall and, frankly, a better team than us. We've had a bunch of close games recently. I would really love this to be a dominating victory, a dominant win for the Outlaws. However, I think that's going to prove difficult based on our last couple of games. Matt Andrews, a guard, visits today, and Andy Leak, a cornerback. Both 4-star players. Really important. I want Matt Andrews first and foremost. Andy Leak would be all right, but I don't really care too much for him. Devin White is playing up to a 98 overall, now that he's on a hot streak. Chris Porter is out for the next 5 weeks, as you can see, with a broken tailbone. Looks like A&M's starting quarterbacks out, though, and potentially their starting right guard. They may or may not play. Rain's coming down. Omar Williams is getting the receiving core hyped up. Josh Shelton was in there as well. This is a very important game. If we lose, it really ruins our season. All right, Bengus, we need you to coach a victory today. Here is the SEC West. We are the only undefeated team. Ole Miss, who's coming up on the schedule, is going to be a tough one. We've already beaten Alabama. We are their 1 loss on the entire year. Auburn's decent as well. A&M could have a lot to gain with a win today. A lot to gain. We got to shut it down. Top 25 matchup. The Aggies versus the Outlaws. We've got home field advantage. So that's one thing. We got to defend the saloon. Dual field. And with Sandoval Slaughter, the slaughterhouse. Let's get this win. Joel Carter wide open. Throw is in there as we are passing on the first play of the game despite having a backup quarterback in. Now is the time for Chris Ferris to show what he's got. I think Chris Porter likely is going to be our starting quarterback next year. I think we'd be hard-pressed to find another option as we go to Joel Carter once again for the first down. Strong safety coming out on the blitz. I know we had a receiver wide right open, but I did prefer to go to David Armstrong. Just momentum. Quick, easy throw. I apologize as the game sound was not on for the first couple of plays there. That is my bad. I'm sure there will be background music during that time, but it's on now. Go Ferris. Unnecessary to throw that on the run, but we got Armstrong. That's a pretty good juke. As David Armstrong still trying to prove that he is good enough to be RB1 next year. Which, I mean, his attributes back up that he should be able to be that guy. But his performance is just always leaving something to be desired. Josh Shelton's been the better guy, and he was benched for David Armstrong. But he's just always seeming to be better. 2nd and 3. We're going to spin back with Josh Shelton. Work our way forward for a gain of 6. And Armstrong has the end zone. That is a 5-yard touchdown run to put the Outlaws on top with 4:25 left to play in the first quarter. Probably had that. That was a fun spin move the wrong direction, but it does not matter. It is a touchdown either way, and we have a 7-0 lead. We look to extend that over the course of this game, obviously. It's a read option, and that is really well played. Jim Joseph has nowhere to go. That was Adam Jones getting up in there. That nickel cornerback making a really nice play. Joseph gonna run. Oh, no. That is a good scramble, something we're gonna have to worry about and I contend with throughout the course of this game, I would imagine. Seems like he's looking to run a lot. There's gonna be a counter. Devin White bumped a little bit, but he is strong enough to wrap up. But Art Peterson picks up 8. It's another read option. We got to shut down this quarterback. Good tackle by Adam Boyd in space. But they are just blocking so well. I wish I could get out of nickel, but we're stuck here for the time being. I want to also account for this quarterback scramble. I want to clue into the read option. Shut down the quarterback exclusively. Because it seems like that's all they're going to, but they keep running the hurry up and I can't change. This time it actually does go to the running back, and he is strong. Another 8-yard pickup. It's a read option. That is shut down, but Joseph is strong. He picks up 4. How? How does that even happen? They're down to the 1 now. Can we just change to the goal line even with this personnel? Let's try it. Let's see what we can do here. Send a lot of heat. A lot of heat. We'll see if it works out. It's going to be a read option, and oh, man, everyone got fooled. I didn't stay home on the quarterback. Idiot. Oh, that is... shouldn't have been lobbed. And I switched on to try and make a play. The pass wasn't where it was supposed to be, obviously. And then when you switch on, it's like pretty impossible to slow down, I feel. As you can see, I swerve in front of it. Yep, that's happened a few times before. Mike Lee, there we go. I still forgot to change my settings, but we stopped Joseph in the backfield, which means they're not going to run hurry up, which means we have a chance to actually say, hey, focus on the quarterback on these runs, and he is injured. So that's always a bonus. This one does go to the running back, though. Adam Boyd there to stop him. Devin White wraps up from behind. It's a screen. Get there. Willie Parrish, I got blocked. Big tackle. As their new quarterback is sophomore out of Baytown, Texas, Rhett Carey. 6'3", 216. Getting real aggressive on that first play with the screen. Read option probably won't work here, but they only have 1 safety. Omar Williams looks fairly uncovered. I know that cornerback came over. He might be blitzing anyway. And he wins at the line. That's a good block, and we can't lob it up. Ball's loose. Recovered by Texas A&M. Oh, man. Hate to see that. That is, wow. Really, really unfortunate. And their starting quarterback is actually going to be out for the game as Devin White. Oh, my goodness. I'm pressed X to tackle. I don't want to dive. Well, that sucks, but, yeah, it was a really bad sequence. About the worst 2 plays that could happen back-to-back. A strip sack recovered by the defense, and then a touchdown the very next play. I wish that hadn't happened. That's what I'll say. I wish it hadn't. Quickly. There we go, Joel Carter. Love throwing the football to him. There we go, Armstrong. You know what? Not a terrible run. Looking for something there. Not really finding much. Read option. Ferris is ungodly slow. It doesn't help that he froze at the line. It's like, that doesn't help you. Just run straight, please. Third and 2. And Armstrong is tackled from behind. We are absolutely going for it here. 4th and 1 from what, the 40 or so, the 39. Yeah, no way we're going to punt. Are you kidding me? What a bad decision that would be. That'd be terrible. Even if we don't get it. I mean, there's no reason to give the football back in a 1.5 yard to go situation. So we can get him to jump off. I might actually throw the ball here. I don't like the look of that safety coming up. Let me tell you. I do not. Someone's going to get open here. Omar Williams quickly. There he is. And he's going to fall forward for even more. 28-yard gain. It's a triple option. Dude, Ferris! What are you doing? Oh my God. I don't know what the deal is with him, but he keeps freezing every time I run an option play, and that's kind of annoying. Okay, it's a great toss. Oh, I really wanted... Oh, we're going to wait on it. Who is that to? Oh my God, that was wide open coming back across the middle. I wanted either Omar Williams or Joel Carter short. I think it was too risky of a throw, so I settled for the easy throw. The incoming back across the middle of the field, that was Rob Gaither. And that's the perk of having a backup quarterback. Terribly inaccurate throws. And I say perk, obviously, sarcastically. It sucks. I wish I had my starter. And Chris Porter is not even that much better. He's inaccurate from time to time, or maybe even more often than that, as that goes to the running back, and we were barely there to stop him from getting the first down. Get in the backfield. Oh, man, Peterson didn't stretch that ball over. It's going to be 3rd and inches instead of 1st and 10. We're going to send heat again, and we'll see if we can wrap him up in the backfield. Might bring the safety up. I doubt they pass. You never know. They might look to change now. We'll bring Mike Lee up to the line. We'll pinch the defensive line. And they are going to throw. And that is open. Boyd was not there. Thrown right over him, I guess. DeMarcus Williams. 13-yard gain from DeMarcus with a blonde beard there. That's good, I guess. They're going to run the ball now, right? That is their offense, is running the football. And that is an out that is open. Derek Higgins can't get there in time. I'd love a turnover. I'm not sure when the last time we actually got an interception was, but feels like it's been a while. Get out there, Devin. Somebody's got to. Nope. Peterson picks it up. It's going to be an option of sorts. Mike Lee trying to get there, but Devin White ends up wrapping up carry from behind. No, Mike Marshall. Dude, these outs, and C routes, and corners, they are very good against us, I feel. Like, our man coverage, which is the best coverage in the game, I need to say. It just doesn't hold up a lot of the time. That's a great play, though, by Devin White. And that is a big sack. Rhett Carey goes down. That is the left end, Chris Holmes. Kick is right down the middle. It's going to be a 10-point lead by Texas A&M. Wide open over the middle. Omar Williams. Decent spin as well. We have 45 seconds or so to move down the field. 44, but it works for the same. Clock's going to stop momentarily. I really do want to take a deep shot. I just don't think we have the arm for it at all. Over the middle, another first down. That is Marcus Schmidt. Marcus Schmidt is a name that's really difficult to say any faster than I just said it. For me. I know you guys are probably saying, you're experts at saying Marcus Schmidt. I'm going to take a deep shot over the top. Totally inaccurate. And that's intercepted. Like, you gotta be kidding me. That is so annoying. It's so crazy that the only quarterback I've ever used that's been able to make those throws over the top, well, actually, maybe there's two. I think it's Pedro Goddard and Colby Spencer. Pedro Goddard's throwing stats weren't anything special, but it's like Chris Porter can't really hit it over the top, even consistently at all. Chris Ferris can't hit anything consistently, and his numbers are not that bad. We get there with Devin White. That is the first half. We didn't bother calling a timeout. I just didn't think there was enough time to do anything of considerable damage. So, down by 10 at the half, and we have to kick off. We're in a familiar spot. I know you guys didn't see the Mississippi State game that we ended up winning. Unfortunately, that is a corrupt file. But I think we were down at the half in that game. We were down against Georgia Tech at the half, I think. It was a close game, and we've been in this situation before. We are definitely not strangers to this spot. We just need to be able to close out and win these games. And I think we're capable of doing it. It just could be tough. Big tackle. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. That is Sandoval Slaughter on the tackle for loss. Carey's going to run. Please make the tackle. Devin White's there. Carey does not pick it up. It's going to be 4th and 2. And the Aggies will punt. Devin White has 9 tackles right now. Start of the third quarter. Dude, what is this animation? I'm about to lose my mind with this stuff. I'm getting frozen in the backfield. I can't even move. I was jumped and nearly intercepted. Thought we had a good corner route there to Omar Williams. 4th and 9 from our own 34. I can't go for it here. That is super disappointing. Get after the QB. Somebody bring him down. That's going to be Derek Higgins with the sack there. Carey loses 4. It's a shame that Chris Holmes couldn't bring him down, because that would have been good for our defensive line numbers. And we have a guard visiting today and a cornerback, so we really need interceptions more than sacks. And we really need to get our passing game going as well. None of which is happening. It's a run outside. Boyd can't wrap up. Devin White, please chase him down. No! Oh my God, that was pretty much our last-ditch effort. And a big ankle tackle there. But Art Peterson picks up 58, despite us having him in the backfield. I get so fed up with this game, dude. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can only, call the right plays and be in the right position so many times before they take advantage, and I don't even know what that is. Carey gonna run, and he is sacked. That is, I believe, Adam Jones. It is his second tackle for loss. That's a big play. He went completely unblocked. I don't even know what just happened there. And I'm down. Somebody better make that play. Derek Higgins forces him out. Looks like A&M going to kick a field goal here. That's Marquise Dunbar. Wait. I think that was one of the recruits we tried to go after either last year or 2 years ago that we couldn't end up hauling in. He was an athlete. Oh, man. Well, see, he's playing wide receiver for the Aggies now. Just another reason to hate them. But basically, you're going to take 2 touchdowns to get us back in this game. The defense has played well. It's been 1 or 2 big plays that has really killed us. We are in a fine position still. I know down by 2 touchdowns sucks, but this is a game we can easily come back in. Oh, Tony Gates is still going. Pick up steam. All right, 36-yard return and a super late hit. Big turnovers are really what's been killing us so far. I was hoping Omar Williams would pick up a really nice block there. He chooses not to, I guess, or maybe he didn't know that Rob Gaither had caught the ball. That was fake screen wheel, and pretty much nothing was covered on that one. We'll try more of a verticals concept this time. And I just don't think Ferris has the arm to win deep as pressure gets in. We're going to lose 8. We had A coming back over across the middle, tried to throw it, obviously, but Gullery delivered the hit before we could get the ball off. You're going to see that arm go up probably right around here. There it is. Couldn't get the pass off. They screamed at me. We have not converted a 3rd down all game. This doesn't feel like 4-down territory. But it may as well be. I'll play for the short if it's open. And that is open. It's Marcus Schmidt. 4th and 2. We're going to move into the hurry up. We need to score as quickly as possible. I know that there's still technically 9.5 minutes left in this game, but I mean, that time runs quick. Like, you don't believe in some of these situations. We are going for it. Running back was open. We didn't allow the cornerback to get deep enough tracking that. He stayed in the flat. Damn, man. He was backing up and we threw down. So frustrating, especially considering Armstrong can't break any tackle. Yet every running back we go up against breaks 35 tackles a game. That's actually probably pretty accurate. That's at least one broken tackle a play, sometimes two. We'll say they get like 20 carries a game. They break sometimes 2 tackles per play. I mean, that feels pretty accurate to me, sometimes even more. The actual number is probably they break like 28 tackles per game on average, which is insane, by the way. To run. Hey, Boyd, will you want to react to that, please? Another play where he breaks 2 tackles. That's Marquise Dunbar. Okay. It is 1st and goal from the half-yard line. I'm coming out in quarter 3 deep because I thought it would be goal line. Blitz Darryl Bradford down. This is going to be a touchdown. Oh, they're short. This play is goal line blitz everybody. See, I can play some zone coverage by myself. It is a run across, and I make the tackle. Apparently, Dunbar loses another. Didn't really look like it. It is 3rd and goal. They're going back into the hurry up from about the 2. We're going to try goal line man. And hopefully we can just make a big tackle here. And that is a false start. Ooh, that's a big play, actually. All right, here is the situation. 3rd and goal. We need to stop badly. And that is across the middle, and it's a touchdown. Thought Derek Higgins might have had the interception, but unfortunately not. He tried to make a diving stop. Jeez. Might have been even Adam Boyd. I thought this set was 27, though. I thought it said Higgins or something. We are down by 20 points. It is a 3-touchdown game. I don't really know how we'll have a chance. They just have 200 more total yards than we have, I think is a big thing it comes down to. And we need to score right away. I think verticals is our best and worst option, if that makes sense. They don't cover the receivers well, but we also can't throw these passes. Like Omar Williams burns, and then the ball is severely underthrown. So it's like, what do you want me to do in these situations? We need to score right now. Our receivers get over the top. We can't throw over the top. It's agony to watch our receivers get by the secondary. I mean, so many plays. I mean, that's wide open. And that's a separation that we usually get downfield. Just with Chris Ferris, our quarterback, our backup QB that's playing now, starting obviously. We just can't hit any of them. Can't hit any of these routes. And they're not supremely difficult throws. They aren't. Like, that one is a throw that needs to be on the money, and it isn't. Rob Gaither makes an incredible one-handed catch and a spin move. We're going to get one more play in before the end of the 3rd quarter. I'd love to score here. Not sure how reasonable it is that we end up doing that. We're going to roll out and throw it away. Brandon Mullins in coverage. We are down by 20. We need to outscore the Aggies 21-0 here in the 4th quarter to even have a shot. Well, I mean, that obviously would give us a shot. We'd win at that point. But that is, I think, highly unlikely. Can we pass lead inside? We can. Joel Carter, touchdown. See, I really want to be able to make those throws. We have separation. That's what you look for when you're playing the quarterback position. You look for separation. You look to make those throws. I was tempted there to go for 2 because if they get a field goal, we can go for 2 just twice, and we basically erase it. Or 3 times if it comes down to it, 4, whatever it would have to be in those spots, depending on how many scores happen, how many field goals they get, how many touchdowns we score. You guys get what I'm saying. That's a big tackle for loss. Peterson back in the game now, loses 4. That, I believe, was, Nick something or other. What is your name? Nick Olson. That's right. They're running back, averaging over 7.5 per carry. It is 2nd and 14, and it's a screen. And it is a user pick. Should have been. It should have been. Their running back is still breaking tackles. Not only should it have been a user pick, it should have been a huge loss. And we get neither. Read the screen perfectly as well. Get no animation. Drives me insane. Durbin in motion. We're responsible for Peterson. It's another screen. And he's going to run instead. You're kidding me. Oh, I am. Oh, wow. All right. To run. Please get there, Mike Lee. I mean, you got to be kidding me with that pursuit. What is that, like 40 pursuit? Worst angle I've ever seen. It is a run. Good stop. A field goal really does hurt here. It really does. I'm going to run commit again. I think they're going to be all run here. And that should be a stop. Dunbar loses 1. I don't know what they'll do on 3rd and 13. I'm not committed to... I don't know, why would they go into the hurry up in this spot? I'm not committed to calling a run commit here. We just need to play good defense. And I feel like Mike Lee sucks now, which is so disappointing. As we're getting over there, good sack. Rhett Carey loses 6. This might drive them out of field goal range. I'm not sure. It's going to be from the 36, which makes this probably 40, like a 50-ish yard field goal. That's pretty makeable. Don't know about the wind. Don't know about the rain. Oh, a miss here really would help. And that is wide left. I think it had the leg, but he missed it. That sack was so important. And again, we need to drive down the field now. We need to score very quickly. And I get sacked. Just waiting on something to get open. That's part of the reason you see me roll out all the time. Our offensive line isn't incredible. They can't hold blocks for that long against some of these SEC defensive lines. I can't even speak. And that is nearly intercepted. It's 3rd and 21. We've been in better spots. But I roll out all the time to the right to buy extra time and hit some of these throws. It also is super helpful to bring the right of screen cornerback down when we want to run multiple verticals concept to that side. And that needs to be a good throw. It's not great, but it is complete. Omar Williams breaks a tackle as well. Juke inside, still moving, 47-yard gain. But as you guys can see, that's not exactly where I wanted that. That's out of the way. It led him up the field, which is pretty good, but just not a fantastic throw. So unfortunate in that regard, but I can't hate on a 47-yard catch and run. That is fantastic. And we are rolling out. As you can see, it is tough. Ferris on the run. Just doesn't even nearly have the arm to reach the end zone. We had him. He was open. A good throw. Easy touchdown. I know that's a tough throw, but he just never has it. Honestly, I miss Colby Spencer. But most of all, I miss Pedro Goddard, man. He made a lot of these crazy throws. I get sacked again. There's no way I can settle for a field goal, right? There's absolutely no way. And I get sacked again. Block, please. I'm backing up to try and throw the ball and get time. It is the slowest release of all time as well. We got to go for it. It's 4th and 29. Our starters are in. We can't win over the top, though. I hate to say it. This really feels like a lost cause at this point. And they blitzed. Oh, my God. I'm just not sure how anyone else would handle these situations where they can get a first down anytime they want to, and I can't move the ball no matter what. Our quarterback has like 58 speed. The blitzes come in unblocked. Like, it's crazy. And I think I really let out my rage for the first time through this entire series. Gameplay has frustrated me quite a bit, and it's really seeing our season crumble away, especially at the hands of Texas A&M. I hate Texas A&M. So much. And it's just really annoying to see this happen. The reason I hadn't called a timeout yet, because there really isn't a point. That's a big reason why. Can't get a stop. Oh man, all right. We're gonna lose here. That much is obvious. Thanks for the thanks to Andrew there for the Twitch subscription. I do stream on Twitch if you guys want to watch that from time to time. I'm not even streaming. That guy just resubbed or subscribed off stream, so shout out to you. You make the video. And then the maddest I feel like have been in a while. Yeah, this was not an enjoyable game to play, especially not the end. And I just kept getting sacked and kept getting sacked and kept getting sacked. Chris Ferris couldn't throw anything accurately. Yeah, we lost 44 yards with him, so that means we were sacked like what, 7 times, five times. Doesn't even count the throwaways. It is just so frustrating. Devin White had 14 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. We had 4 sacks. Chris Holmes, Tommy Williams. Okay, interesting. Adam Jones and Derek Higgins. A really weird group to get them, honestly. Interceptions for nobody. We haven't seen one in some time. This was one of those games that was really, really annoying. And we're going to drop out of the top 10 probably. This is a demoralizing loss. All right, so I think we're definitely going to fall out of the top 10. It's going to be a very interesting game next week against Ole Miss. I think we were only hanging up so high because, well, I mean, we were leading the SEC West. We probably had the best overall record in the SEC. I think Tennessee was close. I still don't get how Alabama was ranked above us. That's super frustrating. We're going to drop quite a lot. I would guess out of the top 10 to like 11 or 12. I don't think we met any of our goals. So I'm not really sure what that's going to mean for the visiting recruits. But very frustrating game. I guess you guys are going to have to wait to see in the next episode what we're going to fall to. That is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.
So you